Hello, Facebook! So we are here at Micropreneurship, and we've been working since 7 o'clock on a business idea that we had, and we're solving, well, we'll get into it here in a little bit. We're basically solving issues that we see happening in our world or in the community, and we're coming up with actionable solutions that we can take to make the world a better place. So I have a couple folks with me here tonight. Hi! And we're going to give you the pitch. Oh, here we go. So I'm going to set this up. Okay. Sharon, I can't see you. Okay, so make sure the judging criteria is out so we can see. All right. So basically how this goes is we think of an issue that we want solved, and then we discuss all the possibilities, like what's happening with this issue, some possible solutions. There's a whiteboard behind us. We basically define the problem, define the solution, define how we're going to pursue the solution, how we're going to solve it, and then needs that we need to put together, and we just kind of went from there. So we also have judging criteria. There are 5 criteria that we will basically rank ourselves on a scale of 1 to 10 for each of them. The 5 criteria are sustainability, design, adaptability, social impact, and scale or growth. So that's what we did, is we kind of brainstormed over the course of an hour and a half and tried to put together an actionable plan that can be implemented in our community with the intention of possibly taking it to a different community. So we came up with, we call it Positive Alternatives for Young Adults, or PAFYA. PAFYA, because we said everybody in social work really likes their acronyms. I think everybody likes acronyms. Okay, so cool. PAFYA, Positive Alternatives for Young Adults. So basically the problem that we defined was that there is a lack of awareness Positive alternatives. There you go. So we help young adults solve the problem of a lack of belonging by using a monthly out-of-school meet and greet between all the schools in our county. So we designed this as like a once-a-month kind of event, either at a school or at a specific location outside of school that we would rent, so that other people from all 7 schools in our county can kind of come together and get to know each other and basically feel that their issues or whatever they're experiencing in their school, they're not alone, and those issues are not exclusive to them, to kind of get out and see a little more of the world. So yeah, let's just go down these 5 judging criteria. If anybody wants to jump in, please help yourself. Okay, sustainability. So here are the couple of questions. Did we use natural resources to build something? No, we don't have any physical product to build. Does your process produce any waste? It could, if we have like pizza boxes,
napkins, paper plates,
anything for refreshments. But I said the easy cop out for that is we could just recycle everything, which is not really a whole big like recycling push in Tiffin. So that could be cool, raising the recycling awareness at these events. That'd be cool too. Can your idea evolve if the issue you're solving evolves? And we said, yes, it can. Because there will, what did you say, Katie?
I feel there will always be a need to help kids belong. The bullying umbrella that we're operating under, I guess, I don't think it will ever be fully eradicated. I think there's always going to be those feelings that kids have, so we always want to help have a separate outlet for kids to feel like they belong to something else.
So that feeling will never go away. So we feel as as long as new people come into high school, we'll be in business, right? Okay, cool. Design. Is your solution concise and easily defined? Well, we just said we help young adults solve the problem of a lack of belonging by using a monthly out-of-school meet and greet. There you go. Are there clear action steps that can be taken? Yes, here are a couple of them. Ambassadors, well, somebody else want to go over this? So here are our action steps that we wrote out.
We need ambassadors at each school. We need to create a remind group, find some locations to hold this at, and find a way to get refreshments and sponsors, and create an info website so we know what we're doing and what's going on.
Yeah. So yeah, the action steps that need to be taken are easily attainable, and we feel confident that we could reach out to our networks and find that stuff in the community, or just create it ourselves. Okay, so it's not like we have to hire in designers or anything like that. Okay, adaptability. So how quickly can your solution be used by someone other than you? Let's see. What did we say? So with it being the summer right now, we want to target high schools. And it's, I know a couple of schools let out today, some let out this week. So we said that in order for us to put this together and kind of like plan everything and coordinate and get it distributed to high schools, we said it would probably start at the beginning of August. So like 2 months before we could roll this thing out, right? Can it be used by more than one person or group at once? Yes. We could just copy and paste this whole system and transfer it to another county, whatever. Any place that basically has more than one school in the district. And did we make clear instructions for someone else to use it? We kind of ran out of time, so no, we didn't really. Social impact. How big is your issue? How many people are affected? Everybody in high school, pretty much. And as Sharon pointed out, that over 50% of, what was it, high schoolers, or 50%, over 50% of junior high and high school students have reported being bullied. So we feel like, get that cat over here. There's a cat walking around. We feel like what we're doing here could really help over 50% of the high school population basically feel more included and hopefully be less bullied. Is this a location-specific issue? No. If so, are there other locations with the same issue? I feel like we said that there are many other locations with the same issue that feel the lack of belonging. And then, can you define an impact of your solution in numbers? Hi.
Hi.
Welcome. Nice to meet you. We're doing a Facebook Live right now. Thanks for joining us. So we're basically going over this judging criteria of what we put together tonight. Social impact. Can you define the impact of your solution in numbers? Yes. If we bring participants into the group or into these events, so attendance, we can measure the attendance on a month-to-month basis. And then we could also give out surveys to each school as far as the percentage of people that feel bullied or the percentage of people that feel like they don't belong or they're not included. If we provide a platform for them to feel included, in theory, those numbers would go down. So yes, we could measure the impact in numbers. So scale, how much money would we take to get started? We said per event, just on a rough scale, we did some math, to feed 350 people, which is just 50 people from each of the 7 schools in the county, would be around $700 for food and drinks, and then a rental space for 3 hours or so might be $100 an hour. So we said $1,000 per event to get started would be something per month. How much money will it take to grow? We don't know. Depends on the group size. And then how can the community get involved? Sponsorships, right? Donating venues or donating goods and services. volunteering, and you actually had a good idea about volunteering as far as community service or getting like your tickets by volunteering, right? Okay. You want to go into that a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. That's fine. So yeah, that's what we had for tonight, and super cool. Nice.
Good work,
It's a
guys.
good job, everybody. Yeah, so free food every week. We do this every week. If you guys are interested, come on out. We're rounding up community sponsors and community partners to get prizes. Likely this event that we're talking about putting on will be hosted at the beginning of August, and it's going to be a big community event. Everybody's going to be invited, so yeah, check out the website, check out the FELC. Thank you to them. Thank you to Smile, and we'll see you next week.